Hey everybody, Fuzz here. Welcome back to Let's Play Broken Crescent 2.4.2. Let me double check real quick, make sure it's recording. Okay, it seems to be recording. Great. So I actually had this very silly mistake where I recorded about an hour worth of gameplay and realized that I actually wasn't recording. And maybe it was for the best anyway. It was a little silly. But what I found was that it was just ridiculous. Anyway, I'm recording now. That's what's important. And when we last left off, we were besieging Medina and trying to figure out what we want to do with that. Just want to do a quick note in terms of quality of life. There may be a doorbell at some point during this video. I hope there isn't, but there may be. And that will be because of my apartment building coming by to say hello. So let me pop up a couple of things, get that sound up. Great. I'm going to move my spy over here because if Mercuria is at war with Jerusalem, we need to see what the status is. I am allied with Jerusalem, if you remember, and Mercuria, they like me, but they, there's no peace per se guaranteed, and I'm not going to lose anything by not fighting, or by not attacking. So a couple of things. I think it behooves me to build some siege materials. So in the episode I previously recorded, I did the hilariously stupid mistake of attacking right away, and so this 14-man unit catapult basically had to waylay the whole thing, and then there was a battle. It was just a whole disaster. I mean, I won, but all it did was pretty much make me confident in my ability to push forward. So what I do need to do is just kind of shove some troops to the front, and I know I need to do that and kind of get ahead of any issues. So I'm going to just build some troops here. So it's kind of helpful to know that. And then that looks pretty good. I'm actually not struggling with money for once, which is excellent. And then, so I was going to come down and check out these, but they're both rebel, and I think it makes more sense for me to actually build an army up here, and then, actually let's plop them in sewer. It just makes a lot more sense for me to basically build an army here, send them down, and take over these little principalities in Socotra and Somalia, because it's very wealthy, very not bothered by pretty much anybody. So I think what I may do, well, I have a lot of good units, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build something with a lot of these good units. And then what I'm going to do is make sure that there's a solid amount of crap units in there. And the rationale for that is crap units can be used to move forward. Great, so I'm doing pretty well here. Last stop, this little area is doing pretty well. Okay, looking good. I would have liked to build a little more here, but alas. Let's go to our various agents and make sure that they're doing some work. Okay, the spy in Western Cilicia. Where should this guy go? I guess he can just kind of hang out here in Caesarea. Let's just see what happens here. Okay, next. And this is just more for my interest than anything else. Alright, this diplomat. Alright, so the Mongols are not interested in map information or anything remotely like map information. So let's just send this guy over to, well, let's send him there. Let's see, who else do we have left? Spy, here we go. Spy in this region. Let's just keep him there, because between Samarkand and Khojand, it'll be pretty interesting to see what happens. Let's see, next up, Astana al-Imam. Let's see what's going on with the Vaz. Oh dear. Oh dear, Khuzestan. Okay, so it looks like maybe that big army I'm building is actually going to need to go to Persia. But then, I have a lot of thoughts. If I do invade this area and take it, then I'm back up against the Mongols, who have so far shown zero interest in boats. In fact, it seems like this city doesn't even have anything. Jeez. I miss Hormuz. Well, we'll deal with that at a later turn. Let's just keep on going down. Kazakhstan, we were just there. Spy, Lesser Hejaz. Right, you're there. And I don't think there's any more. Philistia, Amam. Yeah, because basically I'm just spamming Amam spam, as it were, in this area. Because, I mean, let's be honest, I am a heresy, and I just took over a significant portion of regions. And boy, it sure took a while, jeez. Thankfully the Ayyubids helped me out. I almost feel guilty for betraying them, but it is medieval too, so. Just drinking a little bit of coffee here. One thing I've been putting a lot of thought into and doing a little research on are submods for Broken Crescent. I've just been thinking, you know, there's a couple of balance issues I've noticed while playing the game. For one, the Crusaders shouldn't have taken over immediately Mesopotamia, Anatolia, Cilicia, you know, you name it. They shouldn't have done it. You know, in reality, they were this tiny faction who couldn't recruit anything and quickly died. So that's one thing that I'd be interested in seeing a balance for, because this is the only version of the game where this has ever been a consistent problem, and it sounds like I'm not the only one where this happens. It's pretty routine. And it sounds like there's an issue where the Ayyubids are physically unable to recruit their native troops in Egypt. So the reason that the Egyptians have lost isn't because of some crazy auto-resolves or, you know, AI tomfoolery. It's entirely because of an issue with the game design. So that's a bit of a bummer, but, you know, it is what it is, and it's good to know. And then the other thing that I found out that I found pretty interesting was the fact that there are mods that are more or less up to date that actually focus on, I'm kind of looking for some, let's see, Noble Javelineers. They focus on that area of recruitment. So right now in Broken Crescent, as you guys have seen, I'm pretty much out of luck when it comes to building units outside of this, of Oman. And that kind of addresses it. I've always been a fan of area of recruitment policies and mods because I think it makes a lot of sense. I think that, you know, if we're talking about basically a game that's modeled on history, and it doesn't make sense that, you know, a bunch of Omanis, ooh, wow, look at this, this is a great little settlement here. It doesn't make sense that a bunch of Omanis can march around and go to, you know, India and build Aceh spearmen. But at the same time, I don't think it makes sense that I'm down in Yemen and I'm building a bunch of crap units because I can't actually recruit some units that would otherwise be available, you know? So that's kind of where I'm at. Alright. Let's just keep that growth going. So Mecca's doing fine. Alright. And it looks like Taima now has probably Sultan Rasul. Okay, so I've lost where their faction leader went. So that's weird, but let's attack. Previously I fought this battle, but oh, that's where the Crown Prince is. He's inside it. But I'm not going to fight this battle. It's 79 troops. Yeah, there's just kind of no reason to show that. Alright, great. And let's occupy. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, so now Medina has fallen into our control. That is wonderful. Let's see, is there anything I can destroy? No. Okay. And because I have pretty much a full slate of people, can I combine you guys? I can't. I'm just going to go ahead and move Captain... Oh, no, wrong guy. Captain Jawar is not the one I wanted. Let's combine what troops I can. I do want to get these guys. Let's pop those guys, move them up. And I'm going to go ahead and disband them because it doesn't serve any purpose. Their upkeep is insane, so let's get rid of those guys. Useless, and I think that looks pretty good, so let's keep it there. Beautiful. Retrain that guy for, how much does that cost? 8 florins. Yeah, I'll allow it. Okay, and then Emerald Kabus, go and blockade them. I hope that was around. Yep, Lesser Hijaz. Alright, so now we can move with Mujahid ad-Din al-Makran. And actually, I just remembered last video, I was trying to kill my general. Did I accidentally send him back? Oh, right, I did. I don't know, let's see what happens. I'll let him die in a battle somewhere, probably. Alright, now let's see more what's going on here. Wow, they have a lot of troops. Akiria, what's up? Let's do some map information. Okay, but what if you give me map information? Right, so what if you give me map information? At some point I'm going to just get money, but... Alright, how much are they going to give me for map information? This is pretty funny. Alright, I'm over it. Get out of here. Not reasonable. Wow. They just have far too many troops there. Mongols, you're going to want to... that's the Khan, Chada guy. You're going to want to put more troops in here because these guys do not look happy. I'm going to look forward to killing them. I might just send an army up there because if that's what Firuzabad has, Firuzabad, you know, maybe. Okay, looks like people cleaned up shop. Wow, there's been a reckoning, clearly. Let's swing up here. Nothing. Weird. Okay, so that hasn't changed. Outside of clearly there were a lot of battles. And then let's just keep on going to that settlement. Alright. Wow. Okay, so it looks like they're trading places, so to speak. Because Cairo, or Babylon, what the hell? I don't get it. Whatever. People are fighting. Maybe I'll have to kill them too. End turn. That was confusing. I mean, if I want to get on the good side of Jerusalem, I should probably start fighting Makuria. One benefit of attacking Makuria would be Jerusalem likes me, and my back is secure. You know, if I take that over, then I can pretty much say that, okay, I control Socotra, Somalia, and basically Lower Egypt, Upper Egypt. Anyway, the headwaters of the Nile, and then I can, you know, no, 46, give me a break. I think that'd be a good plan. Let's see, did someone die? It sounded like someone died. I don't know. That was weird. Very weird. Oh wow, look at all that money. So the Great Mufti is old. Very old. Where you at, buddy? Great Mufti's 59. And the faction leader's 49. Ah, that's gonna be annoying. Who's gonna take over? either Mudaffar or Marzouk Abdul Malik. Maybe Abdul Malik, he has a lot of stars. Well, we'll figure that out later. Okay, well the good news is, let's build a watchtower there. There we go. Good news is I found the Sultan and he is alone, so this is fun. Great. So let's fight. They have heavy archers, dismounted Askaris. Jesus, they have a lot of really good troops. This is going to be a fun one. So let's get into it. So Factionaire versus the faction leader. That's a good battle. I mean, on the plus side, I think I've got a lot of cavalry. Let's see. Yeah, I've got a solid amount of cavalry. I've got 68. I think that's their Sultan probably has. I actually don't know what their Sultan has. Probably like 40, maybe 50 at max. So we're in pretty good shape. And I do have a ton of troops. Like a ton. Full stack. You know, pretty much nobody's died. It sucks that I'm in this little divot here. I am attacking. So let's just group everybody. And let's just start. Let's see what happens. Okay, so they're not going to come to me. That's fine. Alright, let's move right there. And let's turn that up. Oops, wrong button. And then let's just hurry it up, because I think they're going to start attacking me. Yep. So let's make sure I can shoot them, because I don't want them to just, you know, have free reign. Yeah. Basically, I just want them to move into combat. Okay, so the Sultan's Guard has 34. That's pretty good. And... oops. I always miss it. Alright, so you guys get the heck out of there. Oh, you might have noticed I actually put banners on some troops because I was having a lot of trouble seeing what the heck was going on. Okay, so I'm in pretty good shape. I think I'm going to use this opportunity to just charge. Let's just go straight up in higher speed, because, you know, why not? And then I'll use these guys to attack. And let's see how it goes. That was probably a pretty good charge. 38. It's hard because they are heavy infantry, so let's get out of there. And then let's also disable skirmish mode, because I don't care. Alright, cavalry, come back. That's hard because even these guys are heavy archers. And as soon as they stop dying really quick, I gotta get out of there. Like right now, I gotta get out of there. There's a bunch of rocks screwing me around. Okay, so I'm doing pretty well. So let's move these guys over here. It's hard because with the Sultan, you're always going to have some trouble. But it does look like their Sultan has 2 people. And so let's just freaking go. Alright, where's their Sultan? I think their Sultan has 1. Yep. Alright, and he's dead. Well, that's good news. And then I think that'll take care of those guys. Yep, Mamluks are screwed. And then now let's go and let's kill everybody that's left. Alright, let's end it. Yeah, so, I'm not sure how I could have done that better. Average victory, their units kind of tear through mine. I mean, I'm basically in their homeland. I think that in their main areas of recruitment, this settlement that I'm moving towards is one of them. I mean, if it's not, it's right up there. I'm not going to ransom. I'll release. Let's just go straight to Taima, because I need to kill them. Wow, look at that. Everybody's at war. Jerusalem, Romans, Georgia, Kipchaks. The Russians? What the hell? Russians are with everybody, and the Mongols are attacking Georgia again. Okay. Well, let's double check that these guys are dead. This is like the settlement in the middle of nowhere. I can't believe they actually took it. It seems like the Mongols are petering out. I mean, maybe not. Maybe. We'll see. The Unids are freaks. They scare me. It's the only way to put it. They just scare me. Alright, Luxor is now theirs. Wow. So they got Swan, Frim. Okay. I mean, maybe I don't have to do anything. I wouldn't mind taking, if this is a large town right here, I wouldn't mind taking it. Mecca, let's build some masjids, because really this is going to turn into a backwater. There's no way around that. I mean, there's just not going to be anybody that's going to be coming this way normally. Yeah, another imam. Use that to get happiness up. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now let's go here. Let's just start sending everybody to Sur. Let's see, you're 19, you're 24. Basically, I need 2 governors, so it looks like... Who are you? Yep. Alright, so it looks like I found my 2 generals for this army. Because as we are well aware, so that's, let's see, plus the crazy faction leader who's still sitting on a boat, hoping he'll die of like scurvy or something. So I need 11 more troops. Okay. I need a couple more troops. 4 more. Okay. 2 more. 1. Okay, surely there's got to be somebody. Yeah, here we go. Let's send these guys. Cool. Alright, so that army's built, and let's call that good. Excuse me as I drink that coffee. Okay, it looks like this revolted. Georgia. Let's see, you're allied with Armenia, the Rajputs, Karakatai. No. What if we trade map information? No? Okay. Yeah, so I'm not going to ally with them because they're allied with Rum. Oh dear, they just took that. Wow. Yeah, they're allied with Rum, and I do not want to have some rump state that the Crusaders are about to put out on my side. There's also a chance that there's some sort of war going on that I totally missed. But now I border them, so that's going to be an issue. Okay, so yeah, let's get married. That's what I'm talking about. Nizwa. Cool. Alright, so everybody's doing alright down there. Diplomats. Okay, Georgian Mongols are allied now. Make up your minds, jeez. Alright, so I'm just sending him to screw with everything. And then also just to double check what's going on with that city. Let's build an Abadi Masjid up here before I forget. And a Najaf. This is my chance to actually get a farm in, so I'll do that. Al-Qatif. Another Imam. And then let's build up these armies. So one thing that I didn't mention, oh, you know what I need? I need a couple more troops that I have in Suhar. So let's just send the fleet over there, kind of meet them halfway. Basically, I want to make sure that, oh wait, no, they're right here. Okay, so I need another cavalry unit. Where are you? Could have sworn I had it. There we are. Great, even better. Alright, so that army is ready. So kind of the question is, do I move here and attack these settlements, you know, either the Mongols or the units, or do I head to Socotra? And to me, the answer is going to be Socotra. The reason for that is it's a backwater, probably no one's ever going to take it, and it'll end up being kind of a couple thousand free money, basically. Alright, so Aiden's finally doing fine. Alright, Thais, I'm kind of out of luck. I just have to wait for them to need an upgrade. Sana, what's up with you? Nothing. Jezran, I can't do anything. Mecca, you guys are fine. Just shoot these guys up to Medina. Alright. So I might just... They have food to last 8 turns. Why can I not see them? Okay, well, we'll return to that in a second. I want to make sure I know what's up with all the cities here, because I've actually only got map information. I've never looked through their town. They have a lot of really good fertile lands. Let's hit end turn. Oh, good, finally. So a couple of the questions I have are if the Mongols can sustain their invasions. I kind of want to see them defeat the Karakatai, just because I'm very curious what would, you know, how their attention would change. And it's clear doing something. And the Eldeguzids are finally dead, so that's just what he's gonna do. Is, let's see, you guys are popped over here, right? Yeah, let's go see where they are. And it looks like the fastest way is actually up there. That's funny. The Volga Bulgar. Oh, that's who they are. The Volga Bulgar. I didn't realize they were in this. I probably just totally went right over that. Alright, relations worsened. Roman Empire, don't care. War declared. Mongols and the Khanate of Volga Bulgar. Interesting. Indiet. Ooh, besieged. Okay, both are besieged. Both seem likely to fall. Let's see how this one's doing. Ooh, they got Otrar. Let's see how that settlement's doing. And they also have Errol. Wow. Wow. I think that's like Balkash, isn't it? Anyway. Well, looks like I got my wish about the Mongols. Let's not get too distracted. Alright, Admiral Taha, let's roll. I think I need to physically act like I'm gonna attack just to see who the heck is here. Captain Nagib. Okay, they have a lot of really good troops, so I'm just going to siege them down till these units disappear, and then I think I will have better luck. And that spy, what's this spy going to do? And there's not really much to look at. I guess I can double check and see what's going on with this section of town. It really does seem to me that there's a lot of nonsense happening. Alright, so Massawa is pretty much free for the taking, and Aksum is moderately defended. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this guy this way, because basically I need to see how the war is going, because I need to decide if I want to take this little boat buddy, let's bump him down here, if he wants to send an army. I mean, I certainly could. It'd be a decent army. You know, that army could definitely take that little tiny defended Massawa. I'm thinking about it. I know I won't be able to hold it, so I'm kind of loath to do something crazy. But anyway, let's get some more money while we can. So militia drill square, that's pretty awesome. However, if we look at the squalor, we need to get that down. So Barmeristan. Don't care about an MM here, actually. Paved roads. Positive, but not positive enough. This is what I need. Farms. It's really rare to be able to afford farms. Let's move here. Katif. Doesn't matter. Awasa. Actually, let's, they seem happy but not too happy, and I can't build farms, so let's do that. And, okay, otherwise looks pretty good. Let's just double check to say hi to the Georgians. There we go. Oh, that's Baghdad. Dang. So the Georgians own Baghdad. That's unfortunate. It looks like there's a lot of trade going, though, from Georgia to Jerusalem, so they must be allies, or at least trade partners. There's not that much coming from me to them, which is too bad. One thing that's kind of nice, though, is that depending on what's going on with the Eldegazids, you know, if the Mongols took it or if the Georgians took it, the Mongols and the Georgians seem to have been consistently at peace, or if war is declared, they agreed to make peace the next turn, which means that if and when those Crusader settlements, kind of in modern-day Basra, you know, southern Mesopotamia, just south of what the screen's showing, if those do revolt, I should be ready just with my Al-Hilla garrison to go and take it. Because, I mean, why wouldn't I? It's a great opportunity. So if those do rebel, that's what I'm going to do. And then I can use that to relaunch the attack on the units who have survived for way longer than I'd have expected. But, you know, what can you do? Ibn al-Battar died in Damascus. And he collected plants. Well, he's a man after my own heart. Alright, Taiz is ready to upgrade. So I'm going to do that right away because they're going to get pissed at me. Let's see, what else we got? Faction announcements. Pretty standard. Okay. Okay, so Jerusalem is now allied with everybody. And the Romans are their slaves. And, whoa. The Russians are trying to take Iznik. Interesting. Alright, so let's bounce this guy down here. Oh my god, the stack spam is insane. Like, what are even in their armies? Land halberdiers. Knights of the Outremer. Like, these seem like really solid troops. No wonder everyone's everyone's getting their face stomped with them. ADF infantry. Nice. Yeah. Curtis swordsman. I don't know. They're stomping. I just gotta, hope that they don't stomp on me. Rajputs. I should really see what they're up to. And I would. Alright, so let's just pop you a second. Alright, Tashkent, I think that's Tashkent, is no longer theirs. Wow, they got Khojan too. So it looks like Samarkand's gonna fall. Let's see what's going on up here. Okay, so the Karakutai are pretty much done. That's the way it is. Let's check out here. Do I really have to freaking act like I'm gonna attack every time to see their units? I guess so, they're gonna come to the wall and be like, we'll kill you. Alright, they haven't died at all. How many more turns? 6? Well, let's see. And I'm saving up money because I want to make sure that I can afford some of the bigger buildings in some of my main cities. And also just to make sure Oman's happy, because they're not, ever. Sorry, moving the chair a little bit there. Moving the chair and drinking some coffee. I don't know what the Mongols are doing in Ahila, but I don't like it. I'm going to focus on that section next turn. Let's see. Oh no, the Great Mufti died. Great Mufti Badr is in... Where is he at? On the Jaf, what do you know? That's handy. And Ahila, likewise. Basically, I just want to pump up some troops here. Basically, idea is to, as soon as Jazeera and Sumeristan start to fall back, I'm going to go and attack, because that's going to be my way to get into this area. And they have pretty good units still, so I'll just keep that in mind. That really sucks, though. Were they in Medina? Who was that? Yeah, he was in Medina, wasn't he? No governor. It's like they haven't even noticed that he died. Do I have a spare governor floating around? Who are you? Captain Ismail. I don't, do I? It's a pain in the butt. Yeah, let's get some more trade going. Alright, well now I'm out of money. That's really too bad about Mecca. But, you know, it is what it is. So what's his relation? Okay, so he's the son of this guy. Okay, well at least that's a little more straightforward. So hopefully he dies soon by way of suicide by attacking a castle wall. Alright, next turn. Next turn we land. I don't see any reason to not continue the siege here. However, I don't know why I didn't combine these units before. So let's go ahead and do that. Perfect. Let's see if I can get these guys a little better. Not good enough. Okay, that's fine. Good lord, this is insanity. Okay, so Phelps is gonna go. Wasn't that Iznik? I think it was. Okay, so there's a script that changes the names. That's pretty cool. That's actually really cool. Well, good for them. Are the Romans still in Bulgaria, or are they dead now? No, they're still there. Alright, whatever. I don't get it. That's fine. Mongols. They took Samarkand. Rest in peace. Oh wow, Kashgar is now... Who are you? Rajputs. Okay, so let's... Alright, so my plan is I'm going to pop down here to see what's going on with possibly one of the last in Fergana, in the Fergana Valley, and then we'll see what's going on. End turn. Well, I know the end of the Ayyubids has been a lot less exciting than we perhaps would have expected, but I hope you can't blame me. I'm not really interested in watching an entire unit of 75 men die to 3 units. You know, back to that submod topic, I do think it's worthwhile to look into some submods. One of the things, this is a great coastline to show it. It's a little jagged, and I feel like the map of BC could be gone over with a fine-tooth comb, and I know there's nothing out there that exists that does that. Because, for example, ceasefire. All out. Let's do it. What if we have map information? Ooh, trade rights. What if you give me map information now? Okay, that's fine. Okay, well, Mongols and I are now trading. That's good. I'll have to kill them at some point, but no one will care. But yeah, so for example here, it's just, this coastline could be smoother, there's some other stuff, you know, basically limit the amount of places troops can go around, you know, choke points basically. That's something that I'd be interested in exploring. Of course, I do know it's very difficult to mod. I've done a little bit of mapping, and it's definitely not easy. Oops. Oh, there's the timer. Well, let's keep on going a little bit. Let's see how it goes. So I'm just going to keep on trying to build out what I do have down here. Again, just trying to make people happy and then trying to make them rich. Like, Aiden, what's up, Aiden? What are you doing? 20, yeah, bonus of 20 to law. Looks like I have to go up to monthly races to keep these people happy. Like Alshir, what's Alshir doing? Stupid. Can't afford anything. But that's okay because that's going to change right here. Alright, let's go. Alright, first and foremost. So basically what I'm going to try to do is, yep, I'm doing it. And then we'll go over here, pop him down, and attack this guy. And let's just end turn. Adrianopolis. That's a bummer. Crusaders finally got him. What do you want, Georgia? I'm kind of reluctant to send my army to Axum, Ethiopia, just because I don't know, although Ethiopia is off the map, you know what I mean, Sudan. And until I know Oman is fully kind of brought into my country. Alright, time to kill the faction leader. Beautiful. Let's resolve that. Clear defeat. I really thought that was it. Alright, next time I'll kill him. So this is part of what I was worried about, was the idea that, yeah, I just had a sense that a lot of these areas here, like look at them, they're just getting destroyed by squalor. And so that's actually something that I do hope changes. Oh no, Qutib died. Oh well. Because they got rid of the squalor reductions from some other key things. Let's see, where are you? Did he go on the boat? What a coward. Okay, you go back. Because they got rid of some squalor on some pretty basic things, it's been difficult. Okay, well, that guy's not dying, but I think next turn I'll get him. So, Abdul Malik, you just hang out there. Now that I'm training with the Mongols, I'm actually kind of rolling in the dough. I'm not going to build that unit, after all, simply because I don't need them. Trying to see if there's anything I can stop. But I really need everything that I've got left, so I guess I'm just going to have to end turn, save up the money for next time. Oh no, that guy died too, didn't he? He had quite a few spies die. It's a bummer. Who's left? Got a spy in Lower Egypt and a spy in Ethiopia. Not helpful. Okay, so how old are you? 55. Oh god. How old are you? 42. Alright. You're chosen. And you can just hang out here. Well, what? That's cool. I didn't realize that there were Coptic popes. Well, I mean, I knew there were Coptic popes, but I didn't realize that they actually had them in the game. That must be pretty new. Very cool. Looks like my diplomats died too. A ton of my diplomats are dying of old age. I guess it's about that time. And there's Hamadan. So Hamadan is Mongol. They have really wrecked. Like, they just wiped out everybody. And the reason I'm keeping on going is because I figure let's get to the end of the Ayyubids and let's call it good. I'm still not really excited to do anything with them, so I'd rather not. I'd just like to trade map information. Yeah, I don't know, that pisses me off, Georgia. I'm not interested. I mean, in this mod too, backstabbing seems to be pretty low, as far as things go. But I'm just not interested, you know, I don't know, I don't care. I should build more imams though, just kind of max out that limit and just spam them into the various areas that I want to invade, because that'll need to happen. And now I'm back to wondering what's going on with the Mongols, because all of my spies died, and my diplomat. Alright, I don't want any more guys in my faction just yet. Okay, now someplace needed a city to expand. Was it here? No. I'm just gonna have to go through everybody until I find it. I think it might have been Sana, but we'll see. Nope. There we are. Yeah, it was Sana. What do you know? Alright. So that'll help with some issues that I've been having. And likewise, you know, these people just can't handle it. And by it, I just mean there's a lot of nonsense going on in this area. No one's happy. Probably should have just sacked everything. But then when you sack it, you're a bad guy, so, I mean, what's the point? 3 turns, that's a lot of law. So we'll do that. At least Lala. See, that's like a good town, you know? They're just minding their own business, doing their own thing. Not causing issues. I need to save up to build some farms and sewer, so I'm done there. Socotra. God. Alright, I have no choice. I gotta attack. And, let's take 1 guy off the fleet. Well, let's actually do 2. And let's send down to say hi. There we go. See, he's crazy. He's crazy like a coconut. That should kill him off. But Kalula seems to be in pretty good condition in terms of a place that I want to attack. And then I'm going to actually send these guys down to here to see what's going on. And maybe I can make peace with them, make contact. You know, I don't know, we'll find out. But literally all of my spies are dead. Except for this guy. Oh dear. Okay. Races are held because Aiden's going to revolt if we don't hold them. And there's 2 more turns. Let's see what happens if we assault. There's 107 men, and it's still freaking tied. Ridiculous. Nope. I don't know where their faction leaders are. I don't even know if they have one. I mean, I killed the Sultan. I had previously killed the Crown Prince. I can only assume that their faction leaders, God knows where, like on a boat somewhere. I guess one thing I hadn't thought of is that they could be sitting on a boat in the Mediterranean, which I'm entirely unable to access, and they're unable to land if they've made peace with Jerusalem. That could be. You know, maybe at the end of this video, which is going to be, you know, right now basically, or next turn, maybe I'll I'll take a look. I'll toggle file because that's kind of my cheap fun. But just over the Mediterranean and see if I can find the Ayyubids. That's it. That is, if they don't, if they die after I take the town, then I'm not going to do that because I need to find out what's going on with the rest of Afghanistan and Pakistan and all that area. Alright, maybe I can kill him too. So, auto-resolve, clear defeat. Death strikes the land. There is a plague in Jazan. Why am I not surprised? Yorubomaki, poor bastard. The Mamluks have arisen. Is that a revolt, or is that, yes? Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. Oh my god. I'm at war with these guys. That is stupid. That is dumb. 100% dumb. Yeah, so... yeah, I don't know. Screw them. Exterminate them. Resistance is futile. He's mean. I don't care if he's mean. Faction destroyed. The Ayyubids are destroyed. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's a lot better. Okay. And now there's 3 rebel stacks. This is hilarious. This is the biggest cluster. Also, that was really weird. I mean, I get why that existed. I'm just confused as to like what the deal was, but I guess it is what it is. Bizarre. Bizarre. But look at that. Look at all the land I own. It's beautiful. I own so much land. Medina, build some farms. God, what's wrong with you guys? Muscat, perfect. Sewer, build some farms. Can you build farms? You can. Muscat. Kosler. Public order bonus due to law. That's pretty good. But actually that is really good. It's expensive though, but I can build some pretty solid troops. Tempting. However, more tempting is bumping up this, increasing trade goods and law. That's bang for your buck. Wakatif. This is definitely the land that time forgot. I honestly forgot I controlled it. It must be interesting to play as Bahrain though, you know, if you're a player. If it's a human player. Be interested to try that sometime. And just pumping out some imams because I gotta, and a body madrasa because good use of funds. Okay, so let's try this again. This guy is just not dying. I don't want to actually fight this out because it would be dumb. Let's see. Let's just end this. 39 men. Great. Socotra. I'm doing it. I exterminated it because I had to. Just because I need this to be a settlement that I can just kind of be hands off with. Because look at that. We've got 10% Qajari Islam. Like, we just had to kill a bunch of people to make the condition better. Why is it set on auto manage? Did I click something? I hope that didn't screw with a lot of stuff. Okay, so that's, you know, we're in pretty good shape here. I mean, granted I exterminated them, but it's something. Let's blockade those docks. And the Mongols like us now. I don't understand these guys at all. Let's end the turn, but before we do, oh, see, we can't even look, so what's the point? Alright, well, I think we're going to end this video right when this turn's over, so thanks everybody for watching. I hope it has been an enjoyable episode for you. We, you know, managed to take out the Ayyubid, so that's more than I can say for a lot of games I've played. Next episode, we're going to set our sights on taking Kalula, killing off our crazy faction leader, and then deciding what we want to do with the remainder of that army. And I do have a couple armies floating around, so maybe I can do some stuff, like invade Ethiopia. So we'll see. Also, I'm going to probably have to build up another spy to see what the heck is going on with this nonsense out there in Pakistan and I guess Sindh is the more appropriate name for it at this time. Because, you know, who knows? Mongols are doing some dirty work. Maybe we can kill off this guy for good. Clear defeat, men remaining. Nope. Next time. Alright, well, let's close out this, and then I'm just going to save the game after these announcements come through. Alright, so a lot of things are built, a lot of recruitment, and rioting in Awa. Weird. Guess I gotta do some keeping of the peace. Alright, so let's do that. And if you want to know why there's rioting, it's because of squalor, which I can do absolutely zero things about. Dumb. Alright, well, with that being said, thanks so much everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and next time, well, we'll be back. And we'll figure out why everybody's disillusioned or content, where they should be super happy because we are a massive faction who have been on the up and up very slowly. So, I don't know what the problem is with them, but there you go. All right, thanks everybody. Bye.